All right, welcome back to DXD Sports Week 13 NFL
Look,
Picks Edition.
look, man. I look pretty good, huh? Not bad for losing a bet. For y'all just tuning in right now, me and Dylan placed a bet. I'm a Ravens fan. Dylan's a big Seahawks fan, and my boys lost a few weeks back. So the bet was if you
Hey,
lose,
I'm glad you honored it. You know who you're reminding me of right now?
well, you can say Rosie O'Donnell or something.
No, she actually is one of my celeb crushes.
that,
So
that is new to me. Okay, all right.
I'll pull it up. We'll let the fans decide.
Who looks better or what?
Just if it's like a good comparison or not.
I think it looks pretty good.
You see here. Here's a picture. This is like my number one over Taylor Swift, everyone celeb crush right now.
Did not expect that. I ain't gonna lie. I did not expect
You
that.
kind of look like you're giving Ice Spice vibes. Let us know in the comments what y'all think.
I don't know how to feel about this. All right, that's cool. All right, now that we got that out of the way.
I was expecting like an Odell, like ramen noodle hair, but
No, I'm just did it straight up, picked it out. I don't got time to style it, so it's all good.
all right.
I'll rock it for a little bit, not too long.
Oh, you'll be rocking it for a minute. You can always change it with the seasons or whatever.
But
your
yeah,
moods.
I ain't gonna start doing that, so we good. But let's get into this. We good. We out of the bet. It's all good. Now everybody knows why Dylan's looking the way he is. I lost the bet. I'm man of my word. Let's get
I
it.
didn't have to get a tattoo, so that's good.
You want to get a tattoo though, so
All right, so we got, and speaking of bets, the college football bet this weekend. Montana fans know what happened there.
hey, you owe me $100, baby.
Yeah, I'll be down probably tomorrow or the next day.
Cover the spread and then some.
Yeah, it
I
wasn't
mean,
close.
we
Whoop
expected.
the Grizz. Yeah,
We expected it.
I was kind of just wishful thinking, but
Yeah, and for all you don't know, that's like a big rivalry here in Montana. So Dylan's a Grizz fan, I'm a Cats fan. My Cats did the thing, so
12-0, number one seed in playoffs. I think we got
Yep.
14th seed. It's gonna be tough sledding from there, but we'll see.
Hey, shock
I
the
hope a
world, man.
Montana team does it.
I do too, man.
We
Seriously, I
almost
do
did it
too.
last year. You guys almost did it the year before that.
It's
Gotta
good.
get it done.
It'll be good to see.
Other college football this weekend.
There's some good ones, man.
Crazy week in the top 25. I don't know how these.
Dude, there's a lot of upsets. There's a lot of teams I shouldn't have lost. I lost.
I
Bama
wrote
lost.
them down here. We got Ohio State. They whooped Indiana. I
Yeah,
don't know.
handled their business.
Alabama loses to Oklahoma.
Can't be doing that,
Beat
Alabama.
down. Florida beat Ole Miss, surprisingly. Arizona State beats BYU in the
Yep.
Big 12.
That was big too.
Also in Big 12, or no, Auburn beats A&M in quadruple overtime.
Yep.
And then, yeah, also in
And
Big
then
12,
and then-
Colorado loses to Kansas.
Colorado.
Hey, dude,
Hey, man. Hey.
I just don't get this hype with Travis Hunter, man.
I mean, the Duke can ball.
He's good. He's good.
He got
he's
game.
a bad player, but to put him at the top of the Heisman, I was looking at the odds. He's minus 10,000 favorite to win the Heisman.
That's crazy.
Coming up, like after a loss to Kansas, they lost to Kansas State, I believe, and Nebraska.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't know.
Man.
I get the whole both sides thing, but I don't think he's top 10 in any defensive category. He might be top 10 in touchdowns. I'm not sure.
I think top 10 for receiving and touchdowns. I know he's been balling out there, but the defensive side, I don't think he's ranked that high. I mean, dudes, hey, no disrespect, man. You're a baller, but
I might put a future on Genty.
I mean, Genty, man, that dude's
he's
built.
He's gonna be showcased in the playoff and conference championship weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's gonna be at home tweeting with Dion or whatever they do. I don't know. So I don't know. I like Genty. I think what he's doing is impressive. You know, you compare his numbers with Derrick Henry's Heisman winning year.
Blowing him out of the water almost. Easily beat him at every stat. And the thing about Genty is you know what to expect. That you can game plan for that, supposedly, and the dude's still piecing you up. That's
Yeah,
what's crazy.
yeah.
With receiver, you can kind of do your routes, get open, do this, but like you're just
The
running
arguments, yeah, the argument's level of competition, but would they play the number one team in the country and lost by a field? Yeah, 3 points.
3 points, and that
Yeah.
man put the team on his back. I think he rushed for like 200 yards that game or something.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's like you can't when they played someone good, it's not like Colorado's got the toughest schedule in the world in the Big
yeah,
12. But yeah, so I do think I'm gonna place at least $100 on Genty.
dude,
Win
you should win. You should.
600.
It was you was some good money off of that. I think he deserves to win it. No disrespect, like I said, I just think Genty, what he's doing is impressive as hell.
Speaking of bets, I mean, because of the group chat and all that, and I send them to you. Hammering college basketball. I'm done with football after this past weekend.
Dude, you're killing it with the college basketball.
College basketball, I'm sniping these teams I've never heard of. I just look at the spreads and hammer them.
That's the way to do it, though. That's the way to do it because you know nothing about it. You go in and you're like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. If not, it's like,
Exactly.
all right, I know nothing about him in the first place. So at least
I've been killing it. I won another one tonight. I'd like Murray State.
I saw that one. You called me about that one earlier.
Who was the other one I had?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but you got it though.
I could probably look it up. Murray State and Utah Tech. Shout out Utah Tech.
Could have named one player on that team.
Don't need to.
Don't
Cash.
need to.
But yeah, NFL parlays, man, I don't know. It's just not my thing.
It's just not. It's not hitting
This
right now. This
weekend,
season.
what were we on picks? Because
Gosh,
it
man.
couldn't have been good.
So I was 9 for 13. You were 10 for 13. So you did all right. You did good.
No way.
Yeah, you're 10 for 13, dude. I don't know why you're hating. Your TD picks now, anytime touchdown picks, that's where you struggle. We both struggle. I was 1 for 4. You were 0 for 4. So our picks did not hit. And if people would listen to the last podcast, I would have paid, but nobody said no slips. No one said anything to me. So
I know.
you'll get your money. You got free money right there.
What'd you?
I was 1 for 4 for my TD picks.
You're gonna pay if.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they picked that, because I had Derrick Henry, Travis Kelsey, Brock Powers, and Nico Collins. Nico Collins was the only one that hit. Brock Powers, I thought I was really confident on that one. Man, did not hit. I know, I was so confident. And Travis Kelsey should have scored, but that's great.
My picks though, and they went 0 for 4. So what do I know?
Well, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone cares. Fantasy football is it's over for me. Played the number one guy. Played the number one guy. Zimmer. I'm not even gonna shout him out. Disgusting display of sportsmanship. I called him. I was like, "Hey man, you're number one. You got the number one seed locked up. Let me have one. I need this." Plays his full lineup, whatever. I'm whooping him. 70% chance to win. What does Saquon do? Up 2 scores, runs it for 70 yards for a touchdown. My 70% chance of winning goes down to like 5. It's just like, I don't.
Hey,
that's just been my year in fantasy. So, anything else to talk about? We got some snow here in Montana.
I can't wait, man. Snowboard season.
Ready to shred?
I can't wait, especially with this hair, man. Hey, you should see my new fit for this year. You're gonna be like, "What? What are you doing?" It's gonna be electric, man. Let's just say you're gonna notice me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sure we will. Oh yeah, opening weekend's like next week, isn't it?
Yep. I mean, there's a couple ones that opened here. A couple mountains around here opened, but nothing crazy. Only a couple runs were open, but like full and loaded this weekend and the next. So I'm excited, man.
Yeah, we'll have to get out.
Can't wait. See you.
We forgot to say happy Thanksgiving to the fans because we'll probably be watching this around Thanksgiving for your Thanksgiving Day picks. We got 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We'll get into the picks here. Bears 4-7 at Lions 10-1. Detroit's a 10-point favorite. Over under is 40.5.
Man, Bears coming off a tough L against the Vikings.
Put up, 17 in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, that was a crazy shootout there.
Crazy comeback by the Bears
Yeah.
falls flat.
Bears are just, I don't know, man. They got some fight in 'em. It's a division game. That spread, almost a little bit for me to take that. I'm only saying that because, dude, the Lions they're good. They're great. Don't get me wrong. But that spread and some of these games, they gotta lose. They have to lose eventually, I feel like. Or make it close. They can't keep covering the spread. They're covering like the spread like what, like 3 weeks straight or something like
Yeah.
that. One of these times they're not gonna cover that spread. So I just took money line Lions in this one.
Yeah, I did the same. Did good against Colts last weekend. I just like similar as to you. Like I was like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
They probably will
A
do
double
it.
digit spread. I'm a little cautious, but with
But
the
they've been
Lions,
covering it. They've been covering
yeah.
it every single time. So it's just like they got to do it. They can't cover it all
All
the
right,
rest of the
so we
season.
both
So
took Lions money line there. It's kind of a cop out for both of us, but
it is. It is.
we
But
gotta
I
get these
was.
wins. Giants 2-9 at Cowboys 4-7. Cowboys are 3.5 point favorites. Over under is 37.5.
And
Giants didn't look good last week
Baker,
against the
Baker,
Bucks.
Baker pieced them up, picked them
Yeah,
apart, pieced them up. Cowboys got a big one against Commanders. No one saw that coming. Let's be honest. No one saw that coming. Turpin, you a dog, man.
yeah, that was great. That was the slowest spin move in.
It was so clean though too. Like
Yeah,
I was just like, and then the onside kick. That was a bad day for that man. He misses the field goal, and then he kicks it, returns it, and then he does an onside kick and then return it. I'm like, bro, you're just not having it today. But
yeah.
I actually took the Cowboys to cover the spread in this one. I think at home they got that big win. Giants are just not a good team right now. Malik Neighbors is not happy with that team. I think Cowboys win this, and they win it easily.
Another cop out by me. I took Cowboys money line in this one. Not sure. How can you trust the Cowboys to do anything this year?
I know, but how can you
No.
trust the Giants?
True.
So I think they can cover that spread. It's nothing too crazy.
At home though, and they've lost every game at home.
That's why I think momentum carries them into this one. I think it
Can't
carries them.
Can't go winless at home. So yeah, I agree.
I think they carry it, go in and win this one.
All right. Dolphins 5-6 at Packers 8-3. Packers are 3.5 point favorites. Over under is 46.5.
And did you watch that game against the 49ers, the Packers 49ers game? You tuned into that one?
I'm on red zone, so I'm bouncing back and forth.
So I know that score looked bad if you look at it, but in that game, there's a play where Deebo Samuels had it over the middle, slipped to his hand, and it was a pick. And after that, the momentum just shifted. And I think if Deebo catches that ball, I think 49ers had a chance. Now, do I think they would have won this game? Probably not, but that was the turning point in this game. Now, do I think the Dolphins can beat the Packers in Green Bay? Hey, prove me wrong too that you can play on the cold. Because last year, when you played against the Chiefs, you couldn't do anything. The only man that can play in the cold in that team is Tyreek because he was up in Kansas City there for a minute. But I just know this game's kind of weird to me, so I did the over. I think
over 46.5.
Yeah, I took the over.
So I took Dolphins plus 3.5. I think Dolphins get it done. I don't know why.
You just got something.
Yeah.
You just feeling it.
My picks are so wild this week because with the way last weekend went, I don't trust any of these teams.
I agree.
Like I don't know. See Packers winning, covering, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Okay, Black Friday game. Raiders 2-9 at Chiefs 10-1. Kansas City's a 12.5 point favorite. Over under is 42.5. Who's starting for Minshew?
That I don't know. My source is saying,
Is it Ritter?
yeah, it might be Ritter. But we'll have to see. I don't trust the Raiders. I'm done trying to have them cover the spread. I've done it this whole pod that we've been doing it, and they have screwed me every single time. So I'm taking Chiefs money line in this. I don't think they're gonna win.
I was gonna say, dude, you can't.
No.
Chiefs minus 12.5.
No.
They couldn't cover against the Panthers.
Exactly. No.
I'm taking Raiders plus 12.5. Dude, Chiefs
Whole thing.
cost me. So I do that whole like $5 to win 20 grand or whatever it is just for
Yeah.
fun. I'm sure they cost me on that one too. But then I do a couple anytime touchdowns. And then I did one safe bet. I took Bucks to cover and Chiefs to cover. No, I had them both by a touchdown. I had Chiefs and Bucks by a touchdown. Covered my money. Safe bet, safe pick.
They screwed you.
Dude, Chiefs. So, like, I'm picking against every team that screwed me last week. Chiefs are one of them. I'm taking Raiders plus 12.5. I hope they lose by 50.
Honestly, I hope the Chiefs lose too. I'm gonna be honest. I know that's kind of like, well, you just picked the money line. I'm not a Chiefs fan, people. Just for everybody listen, I'm not a Chiefs fan. But I'm gonna be
Do I
smart. The
think
Raiders.
Raiders win? No, but do I trust the Chiefs to cover anything at this point? No.
No, I'm not gonna. That's why I said straight up. I can't take a cop out. Chiefs. I think they win this game. But Raiders, man, I've been picking them to do the covers every single time within the underdog, and they have.
I would have
screwed me.
taken Chiefs money line, but like I'm so like
You're just upset right now.
Yeah.
You're like your emotions get the best
Yeah.
of you. That's what I do too.
these are emotional
That's what I do.
picks for
I
me.
know. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, that takes us to the Sunday games. Chargers 7-4 at Falcons 6-5. Chargers are a field goal favorite. Over under is 40.5. Chargers were looking good in the beginning, just like could not hold on, like
Hey man,
keep up with the Ravens.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is that Chargers fans, I feel for you. J.K. Dobbins in that game. I don't know if we pull that one out. I really don't. J.K. Dobbins was balling against us in that first half, before he got hurt. But then Lamar did Lamar things, and he put the team on his back. John, to go for a fourth on the 16-yard line on 4th and 1, props to you.
Ballsy. Didn't they go for it once on 4th down earlier in the game too?
Yeah, the first one was on the 16-yard line, and my TV, I was watching on YouTube TV, and it froze on me, so I'm like, always gonna punt it, and it went, and it's like, we had the ball, I'm like, we did not just do what I thought we did, so I had to rewind, I was like, wow, and then later in the game, we go for it again, I think we were 4 for 4 on 4th downs that game, balled out, but I think Chargers, for some reason, I just don't trust the Falcons. I don't know what it is. I'm not sold on the Falcons, man. They don't run the ball enough. When they have a great running back, he doesn't get enough touches. I just don't understand some of what they're doing. So I took Chargers money line on this one. I think they come back, win it.
So I feel like the Falcons, because they had to buy extra week to prepare, Chargers coming off the loss. I didn't know who to take in this one. I think both offenses go off. So I took the over.
Over 47.5. All right.
Yeah. But I think Falcons win for the record.
Ooh.
In Atlanta.
I do like your pick. I was thinking about the over, under, but I just think Chargers are looking good. What Jim's doing with that team look good. And just seeing them play for like the first time in a full game, I'm like, you guys got some talent on that team.
Yeah.
So.
They didn't use them, though. Who's that receiver they got? Johnston?
The man dropped 4 He struggled.
But still didn't have a catch, did he?
Nope, he had no catches. He had 4 drops, and he should have had one. That kind of cost him the game. It was 3rd and 6. He caught it over the middle, and he would have had a first down, and he dropped it. And over there, we got the ball scored. So,
but they don't look that great.
Look good. The way they're playing, they look pretty good. Josh just didn't have his best game. I think he bounces back though.
Here's a tough one for you. Steelers 8-3 at Bengals 4-7. Since he's a field goal favorite, over under is 46.5. I almost don't want to count the Steelers' loss to the Browns there. I mean, you're in a blizzard, man.
Stop it! Don't be like.
I'm just saying, like, it doesn't like. I don't throw them out and be like, oh,
don't do that. Don't do that thing like Pickens is doing. Like, oh, they're not a good football team.
I agree with them.
You lost. Take the L. They're playing in the snow too. You're Steelers. You always play in the snow. So you're just making excuses because you lost to a team that you shouldn't have lost to. We lost to the Raiders. Okay, we got over it.
And the Browns.
Yep, we did. But anyways, it don't matter. I don't know. They lost it. Take the L. Take it like a man. You lost.
I agree. You gotta take the L, but I'm just saying, like, as me picking, I'm not gonna like be like, oh, they just lost to the Browns.
No.
Like, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I think it's crazy that the Bengals, because the Bengals are the favorite in this game. which I think it's crazy because the Steelers are 8-3 and the Bengals are 4-7.
Yeah.
Like how I get there at home and I get Joe Burrow has been balling out. It's a division game though, man, and I think it might be pretty cold there. So I'm gonna take the under in this one. I can't pick. I can't pick. I'm gonna take that under 46.5. I think.
I took the under as well.
Did you? Yeah. I can't pick. I can't pick anybody in this one. I hope the Steelers lead for the record so that we can keep leading this division. But I just cannot trust this game. It's a weird game to me. I don't know. We'll see. Watch the Bengals just ball out, or one of the other teams just blow them out.
Let's see. Yeah, we're both taking the under in that one. All right, Cardinals 6-5 at Vikings 9-2. Minnesota's 3.5-point favorites. Over under is 45.5. I mean, Cardinals just got whooped
by your Seahawks, man. Seahawks did the thing. Kobe Bryant with that pick six. Man, it made me tear up a little bit when they said Kobe Bryant on TV. I'm like, RIP, my GOAT. But I mean, I wouldn't say they got whooped.
Seahawks D might be legit.
You got Mike McDonald. They're gonna be legit. Look at our defense.
We looked so hot at the beginning of the season.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We had to take the Ravens defense. I wish we still had that defense. Because if we had the defense with the offense we have right now, it'd be game over for the league. It wouldn't even be close.
Vikings are coming off that
win against the Bears. You know what's crazy about the Vikings?
Vikings are another team that I'm just like,
I don't get it.
How are you guys only have 2 losses?
They went through the hardest schedule at the beginning of the year, and everybody thought they were going to struggle. They went through those teams, surprisingly. And now the last 3 weeks, they've struggled against the, Giants, Colts, like just every Titans, they've just struggled. Like, yeah.
I'm taking Cardinals plus 3.5 in this one.
Really? I took Vikings minus 3.5. At home, I think they got it.
Just the way, like I said, I'm just picking against all the teams that I just...
Screwed you?
The Vikings, I don't think screwed me. I think I would have
Jefferson screwed me. I had him for 83 yards receiving, the lowest I could do. Dude had what? 27 yards
Jefferson's
on 2 carries?
Cost so many teams this year. Joe Mixon cost me this week.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into it?
It's okay. I feel you.
5-7 at Patriots 3-9. Indianapolis is 2.5-point favorites. Over under is 42.5. Colts, I mean, obviously they're going to lose to the Lions.
Yep.
Patriots lose pretty big to the Dolphins.
Yeah, I thought they're going to have some more fight in them. That's one of the losses I took last year in our picks. I really thought Patriots. I almost get too overexcited about these guys. Like, I do like Drake May. I took
him. I took Patriots plus 2.5 in this one.
I did too. I did too. That's why I was like, dude, I just feel something about Drake May. I don't know what it is.
I think I picked him. I think maybe we both have picked him like 2 or 3 weeks in a row. They just keep losing.
They do.
I'm taking him this week. That's my lock of the week. Patriots over the Colts. Keep it safe. We'll do plus 2.5. That's my lock of the week. Patriots, Drake May. You're going to get it done at home. Don't let us down again.
Let's go. Come on, Drake May. You got this.
Actually, not my lock of the week. I just made that my lock of the week. But that's my lock of the week.
It's such an interesting lock.
All right. Them Birds. Seahawks 6-5 at Jets 3-8. Seahawks 2.5-point favorites. Over under is 41.5. Obviously, Seahawks top of the NFC West, where everyone expected us to be this year.
No one expected that at all. No one expected that. But
here's what concerns me about this game. You saw what we did earlier in the year when we went over to New York, played the Giants.
When you were confident.
And I've said it all year. We played to the level of our opponents. Play the Lions, we'll go toe-to-toe with them. We play whoever, we'll go. This game scares me so bad.
I was thinking the same thing.
Jets got the bye.
Jets got the bye. Is Aaron Rodgers playing, though? Because I'm hearing all these rumors from my sources and stuff saying that, hey, he might be done for the season. He's going to sit it out. They're thinking about trying to trade Devontae now because he doesn't want to come back to the Jets. There's so much controversy going around the Jets. You got Aaron.
I've not heard that Aaron Rodgers is not playing, and regardless if he was playing or not, that just Seahawks would play worse if he wasn't playing. So I'm still taking Seahawks minus 2.5. Obviously, I'm going to ride with my boys, but I went on record. I don't feel good about this one.
You know what's funny? I didn't take the spread. I kind of copped out. I think Seahawks are obviously the better team. So I'm riding with your birds, straight up money line. Get it done. It's not going to be pretty. I think it's going to be an ugly win, but I think they're going to pull it out. Vintage Geno Smith, those 3 picks, but then runs it for 30
Our
yards, get
defense
you in
has been
field
playing
goal.
good. Well, you just never know what Seahawks team is going to show up.
For the record, I'm saying too, I would not be
Hopefully Geno
surprised.
balls out against his former team.
I would not be surprised if the Jets win this game. That's all I'm saying. I would not be surprised one bit.
Well, then make that your pick.
I'm not doing it because I don't trust the Jets.
Titans 3-8 at Commanders 7-5. Washington's 5.5 point favorites. Over unders 44.5. Titans. I mean, how many parlays does that screw up across
Yeah,
America?
come on. Texans were what, 6.5 point favorites in that game? Like,
I don't remember what the spread was.
it was
Eight and a
seven,
half. It was 8.5.
8.5. That's what it was.
Yeah.
8.5. And you lose to a Titans team that he had no business losing. Texans scare me too. Texans are
I
just,
hated so many games this weekend. Like, I'm just like,
dude.
why are these two? Here's a question for you. Why are these 2 or 3 win teams trying? Outside of maybe playing for yourself in a contract, like, I don't get it. Like, you're out of the playoffs. Maybe not mathematically, but like,
Yeah, I get it. I mean, like you said, individually, the guys are playing.
pride, I don't know, but it's like you're just
Well, you gotta think about
get a
this.
draft pick, play for next year.
I get that you tank, but let's say some of these guys that are not the top name guys, they're playing to like stay on the team. So
I
you gotta
get
still,
that,
you
that's
still gotta
what-
look
yeah,
good. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like you said,
People are
you still
playing
gotta
for
look good.
contracts and stuff like that. Yeah, I get that.
But overall, I get it. Like why? Like Raiders, like Crosby is like, I'm not playing to lose. I'm not playing to lose the tank. It's like, dude, why not, dude? Like you're one of the best defensive players, and
Get
your
a
team.
quarterback on the Raiders.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, right.
like don't like get something. You guys need to do something, man, because you're just wasting your career at this point. But yeah, Titans, good win, Titan Nation. Y'all did, y'all pulled it out. Don't know how, but y'all did it. Commanders, tough loss against the Cowboys. I mean, that game would have gone differently if your kicker could hit
Another
freaking
game
field
that's
goal.
just like,
Should have hit a field
how?
goal. Yeah,
Why?
and it should have came down to the field goal being missed. It was like, we missed the field goal, that's why we lost. I'm like, you shouldn't even let the Cowboys be in it
yeah.
to even get to that point. But I think Commanders come out and they cover this spread. So I took Commanders minus 5.5. I think at home playing against the Titans.
I don't trust these teams. I took Washington money line. Like I I probably should have taken Titans money line, but I'll take Washington money line. Next game up, Texans 7-5 at Jaguars 2-9. We just talked about the Texans. Jaguars on a bye week. I'm taking Jaguars +5 here. I'm picking against every team that screwed up a parlay for me, my friends. This is for my brothers here. Jaguars +5. I hope they rout them by 50. CJ Stroud's my boy.
Yeah, but I
Got
just,
Ohio State over Indiana.
man,
Dude, I can't. I'm done picking for these teams. Why would the Jaguars try? I don't know, but it seems like last week all these other teams tried. So.
I think these teams that are actually in playoff contention are gonna wake up and realize that they should not have done what they did. So I'm going against you, man. I think Texans win this game.
You gotta take a -5 then.
I'll take a -5. I just had a money line. I'll take a -5. That's how confident I am. I think all these teams are gonna wake up and be like, all right, we messed around. We had some fun last week. We got beat. Now it's time to wake up and start balling. Playoffs are right around the corner. We gotta start playing. So let's go Texans. I got faith in you.
Rams 5-6 at Saints 4-7. Rams are 2.5 point favorites. Over under is 49.5. Rams got outplayed by the Eagles. Saints, another team coming off a bye. What do you like in this one?
This one was tough for me, man. This one, I don't know why I have some faith. I think the Rams are the better. Okay, let me start from scratch. I think Rams are the better team. I do. Saints are just, I don't know how to. I don't know how to pick the Saints because they start off the season so hot, just blowing out everyone with that high-powered offense, and they dipped down, struggled. Now they're 4-7. Rams, yes, they got beat, but I'm taking the safe bet here, and I'm going Rams money line. What you thinking?
I think this is too high of an over-under. I'm taking the under 49.5 in this one.
Watch
Yeah.
you.
I can't pick between the Rams and the Saints here. I think this is a toss-up coin flip game, especially the Saints being at home.
Yep.
Coming off the bye, Rams coming off a loss.
Bye's not necessarily a good thing. I know, but bye's not necessarily a good thing. Teams been sitting too long. Haven't got a feel for the game. Rams kind of got punched. They did get punched in the mouth by the Eagles. Maybe a little upset. I'll be mad if I got beat on national television like that. I want to come on next game and ball out.
We'll see.
We'll see. It'll be a good one.
All right, Bucks 5-6 at Panthers 3-8.
Bryce Young.
Tampa Bay's -6. Over under is 46.5. Give it to us. What do you got? Bryce Young, what?
Bryce Young looking good.
Him.
He looked good, dude. He's finally playing like he did in college in Alabama, but took him the number 1 overall pick. He looked good, man, and everyone is excited to play for him. But the Bucks, man, Baker Mayfield, you know how much I love that boy, even though he played for the Browns. I love Baker Mayfield. That dude can score. If Panthers can kind of do what they did and put up points, I'm taking the over in this one. Take the over.
Another team that screwed up parlays.
Yep.
I ain't picking them.
Panthers, I know you're right.
Trash. Chiefs are trash as well.
Amen
I'm
to
taking
that.
Tampa Bay in this one.
Just money line straight up.
You're going to do the spread?
-6.
I'll just do money line on that one.
Man,
you took the under?
I took the over. 46 6.5.
Yeah, I don't hate that. All right. Eagles 9-2 at Browns 8-4. I don't get this spread at all.
Do you say Browns? You mean Ravens?
Did I say Browns?
Yeah.
Eagles 9-2 at Ravens 8-4. My bad.
Yeah, and I was like, what? I was like, nigga, this is, you know what? I was like, wait, did I get? I was like, dude, don't be disrespecting my team. At least say their name.
When I think of Ravens, I think of Browns just whooping them.
Okay, you need to let it. Come on, man, don't be doing that.
Eagles 9-2, Ravens 8-4. Baltimore's field goal favorite. Over unders 50.5. Saquon cost me my parlay.
Yeah,
not my parlay.
No, fantasy. He messed you up.
I don't want an MVP. I haven't checked the odds.
Lamar, yeah, I know he's MVP. Thank you for saying that.
I don't know. I think
it's a lot.
Everyone was talking about his MVP's odds skyrocket. I haven't looked, so I have no idea.
I've heard that too. I heard he's the favorite right now. Actually,
is he?
Yeah, I think somebody's saying that he's the favorite right now.
Look it up, but just talk. I'll look it up.
Okay, well, boys, you all saw my Ravens did Monday night. We took care of business. Defense is looking better. I'm liking it. Eagles are a tough team, though, man. They are good. This is going to come down to who wants it more. And my Ravens are going to shock the world once again come Sunday afternoon. And Lamar is going to beat this NFC team because he's like 23-1 against NFC teams, I believe. Yeah, come on. Now, that spread, I don't know. But my boy's going to win it. They're going to take it. They're going to shock the world. Saquon's going to outdo Saquon. They're going to see who's the better back in the league. We're going to just skyrocket.
Yeah,
this is a vintage. This is a game where every
matchup of the year, I think, so far.
This is just like last year against the 49ers going into their house, and everybody's like, 49ers is the best team, blah, blah, blah. And what did we do? We went in there and we beat them easily. Because NFCs don't know how to play against Lamar. I know Saquon's balling, but I'm looking at quarterbacks. I'm looking at running backs, Saquon and D. Henry. Ken Henry's right there. Freaking Lamar's better than Jalen. Ravens money line. I'm not even gonna talk anymore. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. I can't wait to see it.
You can't take Ravens money line if you're
gonna no. I know my team.
I'm taking Eagles +3, so you take Ravens -3. We'll make another bet on it. Another $100.
You're trying to get your $100 back, huh?
Yeah. All right. We got the MVP odds. Who do you think's number one?
The way they've been talking about Saquon, I'm probably going to say Saquon. Or it might be Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen, Lamar second
Is
at
Saquon right
plus
there?
215. Saquon's third at plus 480.
I mean, I can't hit on that. Josh Allen's been balling out, but I want to talk about what we did to them already this year. So I hope that kind of creeps into people's mind. But that Steelers loss kind of
Yeah.
put a dent in everything. So I get it. We've had some ugly losses this year. The Browns, Raiders, and the Steelers we should have won. But you know, it is what it is. I think this is the game where Lamar balls out once again against an NFC team and shuts up all the haters again. I don't know why he has to do it. It's a
We'll
two-time
see.
MVP. We'll see it. So all right.
Eagles plus 3. I think they're just too much for the Ravens overall. I mean, if you're going to play close against the Chargers, I mean, lose to the Browns, lose to the Steelers, you got no business on the same field with the Eagles. But that brings us into Sunday night football.
You're lucky that we're talking in screen, so I can't slap the stupid off your face right now saying some
Hey,
dumb.
whoa, easy.
No, don't be doing that. You
This is
can't
a
just you
family
can't.
channel.
Yeah, okay, that's why I didn't cut. I said stupid. I don't know why you say that. Like you can't just say stuff like that and try to go to the next sequence. That's not how it works.
I'm just
What?
saying.
Keep my team's name out of your mouth.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. What you got? United Bills. Not the one you're talking about.
Sunday night football, 49ers 5-6 at Bills 9-2. Buffalo's a touchdown favorite. Over under is 44. Niners lose that one in Green Bay.
Tough one. But they're gonna be back.
Short-handed though, yeah. I think Purdy's back.
Purdy's back. Trent Williams was out.
Bosa.
Nick Bosa was out. I think one of their corners was out.
Yeah.
They had a lot of tough big players gone.
But Bills coming off the bye too, getting healthy too as well.
Yeah.
I think Bills win this, but 7 points. I'm going Bills money line. Maybe it's also just wishful thinking. I hope every NFC West team continues to lose. Seahawks continue to rise.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a gap between us and them.
But I mean, I get it. I honestly can see the 49ers pulling this one off. But I just don't know with the 49ers. Bills, yeah, they looked good, but they looked shaky in other games.
Sunday night.
I took the over in this one. Over 44.5.
Ooh.
I think it'll be high scoring. I
That
think
might
they
be
can
a
cover
snipe.
that.
I love that pick actually.
Yeah, I just think maybe 49ers come out and Bills keep it close, but I just can't. I don't know who to decide in this game, even though the Bills are the better
I love that pick,
record.
Though.
Yeah, that's
Over
what I went with.
44.5.
Yeah.
I'll stick with Buffalo money line just to keep it different. That leads us into Monday night. Browns 3-8 at Broncos 7-5. Denver's 5-point favorite. Over under is 41.5. Browns get the snowball win over the Steelers. Broncos handle the Raiders. Bo Nix, I love Bo Nix.
Dude, Bo Nix
he's like Baker.
Bro.
He reminds me of Baker. Just
dude is a dog,
chip on
man.
his shoulder. Yeah,
dude.
I love it. You see him John with the Raiders defense.
Yeah, John with it, and then early in the year when he got into Sean Payton's face, Russell Wilson would have never done that. You see a rookie talking to a Hall of Fame coach like that, Super Bowl winning coach. I'm like, dude, this dude got a dog in him. He's good, man. Now, the Browns. This is what happens. They kind of get you kind of like believing for a little bit. Like they beat us, and everybody's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna," and then they get blown out in the next game. And I think that's what's gonna happen in this game. They got a good one against the Steelers. It was cute and all, but now you're going to Denver, and I think Bo Nix is gonna keep that going. And I think Broncos take this one. I'm not trusting the Browns.
Broncos -5.
I just took a money line, but I'll make it interesting and take a -5.
So I got the money line too.
You got the money line?
Son.
All right, I can take them.
I'll switch it up.
Okay.
I'll do over 41.5.
And see, I like that too. Like that's what I was thinking.
Let me write that in because I'll forget that I did that.
Nah, Bo Nix. That dude's balling right now.
All right, that leads us to everyone's favorite segment of the week. Anytime touchdown picks. You coming on us for locks. I was over 4. Drew was 1 for 4 last week. I don't know what's got into us, but I was killing it there.
You were rolling there, man. You were 3 for 4, 4 for 4.
Because I keep trying to switch it up. I get away from what I like. Keep trying to get cute with him.
I know.
And I did the same this week, so we'll see. All right, you want to go or you want me to go? I'll go.
Why don't you go first? What you got?
First pick. Jahmyr Gibbs, I think he had 1 or 2 touchdowns last week.
Yep.
That means David Montgomery's due. I'm taking him anytime touchdown. I know he's back and forth with me every other week for my anytime touchdown picks. I love him.
So you going David Montgomery?
Yeah.
Go.
I'm taking Scary Terry in
I
this
like
one.
that. I like that.
Another receiver I'm taking this week, Mike Evans. I think he gets in. He didn't get in last week, did he? I don't think he did.
I think he did. But
And
he gets his touches though. He gets his touches.
And then I'm taking Kyron Williams for the Rams.
I like that.
My 4 picks.
I actually really like your pick, so that's the first time I think I've said that. Like, I'm actually like a little scared about mine now.
I say that every week,
dude,
and they never hit.
actually, but this one, I'm feeling all those. I like that. Okay, my first one, he's going up against Saquon. It's personal. He can say whatever he wants. They can say whatever he wants. He's getting one. Derrick Henry didn't get one last night on Monday.
You can't keep going, Derrick.
Hey, I can go Derrick Henry all day. He didn't get one last week, so it didn't even matter. But true. I'm going based off matchup. This is like they're right there for the best running back in the league, and I think Derrick Henry gets his in this one. My second one is Justin Jefferson, bro. No,
another guy I'm just sold on,
dude. Justin Jefferson had he had one of his worst statistic games, not the worst, but one of them last week, and I know he heard the chirp. I mean, he still played good for like helping, blocking, all that, but I think he's due. He's due one. My other one is Nick Chubb's. I think the Browns are going to lean on that running game now that they kind of saw that it was successful against the Steelers. He didn't have the best yardage, but he got 2 TDs last time against the Steelers. So I think they ride on that. They should, if I was them, and hopefully he gets one in. Broncos still win that game, though. And then my last one is Puka Nacua. That man gets so many touches, and he only has 1 touchdown on
Such a tough team to pick for.
I know.
Like, I was in that game, and I was gonna take either Cooper Kupp or Puka. I was gonna be with you, but I was like, I think Kyron Williams. Like, I don't know.
And I like that too. That's was like, man, that's probably yours is probably the safer bet. But Puka Nacua, I know he has 1 touchdown on the year due to injury. He hasn't played all year, but dude gets a lot of touches, and I think he gets into the one this time. I think Falcons let him get one. So I'm riding with those 4. But we'll see what happens, man.
Concludes our week 13 picks. Y'all need to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you like our picks, riding with us. Drew, you want to tell them where they could catch you on tour?
I'll be in the Bay Area here soon. Dates are not locked in yet. Yeah, we're still working out the details, but I'll let you all know next fall.
Celebrity Crush. Well, I think that does it for us this week.
Appreciate it.
Like, comment, subscribe, TikTok, Instagram, comment.
Do anything. I don't care. Give us some.
Whatever.
All right, man. Thanks y'all again. Peace.
All right. Peace.